So here he is, the affable Matt the Terror Serra, putting Long Island on the map in a big way by knocking out George St. Pierre. That upset, good for the UFC welterweight championship. And it's amazing to think where Matt Serra was coming back on The Ultimate Fighter in 2006. Not a lot of people were racing to the window to bet on Matt Serra against George St. Pierre, but he turned in one of the biggest upsets the sport has ever seen, and Matt Serra looks to keep it going here tonight.
Matt Serra shocked the world when he knocked out George St. Pierre to become the biggest underdog to ever win the UFC's welterweight champion. He is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with one-punch knockout power.
All right, so here he is, the founder of Jeet Kune Do and the man Dana White calls the father of modern mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee is making the walk tonight. This is perhaps the most influential martial artist of all time. Great combination of speed and power, and the power is really set up by his precision, his dynamic striking style, his timing. Bruce Lee was quoted as saying the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style. No one has been more adaptable than this man, Lee, Bruce.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA, Matt the Terror Serra. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
Oh, he missed that kick.
Serra going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Oh, well, you can't enter the pocket there unprotected. You got to figure out a way to get your guard up a little bit. Another kick lands to the head there. And let's see if he and his corner can make the proper adjustments defensively to avoid any further head kicks here in this fight.
Oh!
Joe, nice head movement there to slip that right hand. Changes his stance.
Oh! He got hurt very, very badly.
Oh, a huge block there. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. high-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Lee.
Look at that nasty jab. He completes the takedown. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Strong punch there by Lee.
Trying to pass from half guard into side control, can't make it.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Full mount.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
He's in full mount here. He's looking for the arm bar. First thing he wants to do is he wants to secure the arm, tie it up, then shift his hips forward, rotate the hips, throw his leg across his face. Then he wants to sit back. Oh my God!
He'll do it!
Beautiful technique setting it up and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, that is high-level stuff out of him there, Joe, to finish the submission. It's one thing to get the dominant position. It's another thing to close the show, and he certainly did that here tonight. That's a big one.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Matt Serra.
So the Ray Longo pupil, Matt Serra, gets his hand raised yet again, and a lot of people wondered, how would he respond after the George St. Pierre fight at UFC 69? Would he be riding a little bit too high? The answer tonight, an emphatic no. Matt Serra stayed grounded, recommitted to the conditioning, and this result, I think, Joe, speaks for itself. Matt Serra, very much still a force to be reckoned with.